Tell us your name and tell us about your project.
My name is Clayton Kawasaki, and I'm pretending to be Michelson in the Michelson Morley experiment.
What were you guys trying to do or to find?
Me and Morley were going to use our experiment to prove that there was an ether for light to travel through, just like sound needs air. If so, then depending on where our Earth is in relation to the Sun, there could be a faster time relativity compared to which angle we are facing the Sun.
Where did the project or experiment occur?
It happened in 1887 in Case Western Reserve University.
What other significant events were happening around the world at that time?
Well, at that time, Pearl Harbor finally became a naval base, and Heinrich Rudolf Hertz was able to do his experiment on electromagnetic waves.
Who else was involved in your project?
Edward W. Morley. He helped me build the interferometer to test the experiment.
What was your role in the project?
I was coming up with the equations for light, and which helped me calculate the speed of light.
What impact did your project have on the physics community?
We were able to come up with a representation on light waves and light speed relativity. Unfortunately, there was no ether.
How did the interferometer have anything to do with the Sun and the Earth?
Well, the interferometer would have picked out which angles in which Earth would have lined up with the Sun and which time relativity would have sped up. So the interferometer worked with two beams of light being shown onto one mirror, and that mirror would either create a beam of light if those two light waves lined up, or it wouldn't have, because the two light waves are coming from two different directions. And so as the Earth would rotate around the Sun, we would turn our project around at 360 degrees and figured out which degree we would have gotten a light beam, and which would have proven that two different traveling light beams at two different speeds would have eventually lined up to one speed, creating a beam of light. But unfortunately, when we rotated it in 365 degrees, we never got a beam of light, which means the two different speeds of light never lined up together.